up, y'all? It's me, Alexis Lachelle, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a story time. Before I get started, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe right now. Drop a comment, say something nice, anything. I need y'all to support. But today's video is going to be about how it is dating a man with 3 kids. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been in a relationship for roughly about 10 months now, and it's been going pretty well. It's not perfect, of course, and we've been doing a lot of adjusting because we did move pretty fast. Now, timeline of events. I met him roughly around 10 months ago. So let's say we're going to set the scene November 19th of last year. I go out with a coworker. It was his birthday. He like, let's go out. I'm gonna invite my boy. We just gonna go out and have a couple drinks for my birthday. Like, I didn't go with the intentions to meet anybody. I went, just to have fun with my coworker. So we had linked up. We had a good time, and then I eventually vibed with him, and we exchanged numbers. So, I was pretty drunk like that night. We had went out to 2 bars. So my coworker actually left and went home, and we ended up going to another bar together. So, we had a good time. I got real drunk. He was buying me drinks and stuff. But I was like embarrassed after, where it's like, oh my God, was I too drunk? Did I embarrass myself? Like, oh my God, I don't know how this went. So I didn't think he was going to call me the next day. So long story short, he called me the next day. We chopped it up. We talked, and you could feel the chemistry through the phone. So he asked me out on a date for the very next day. So we played the timeline. We met on a Tuesday. Wednesday, we talked on the phone. Thursday, we went on our first date. When we went on our first date, we had a ball, y'all. I'm talking about the best first date I've ever been on. Like, we went out to eat. We bar hopped. Like, we had a really good time. So I'm like, okay. Woo, this scary. Like, oh my God, is he the one? And you, like me, never me. I would never think like that on the first night or whatever. So we ended up being too drunk to drive. So we Ubered to his friend's house, which is, I know people gonna judge me in the comments, but it was okay. I knew him through a coworker. It was not like it was a stranger I met somewhere. So we ended up spending the night at his coworker house, which was like, super platonic. We fell asleep, woke up, went to work the next day. And like I said, this is a Friday now. So Friday comes around. I invite him over to my Friendsgiving, which was like, okay, we just gonna see how he meshed with my people. Everybody loved him immediately. So I'm like, dang, this is kind of weird. Friday, he spent the night, and we had never, ever, ever spent a night apart since that Friday, which was November 21st. So we kind of moved really quickly. Like, when I met him, he had just divorced a few months ago, and then he had children. So of course it was like some adjusting. Like, he had to go check on his kids. He didn't really want to spring it on them that he was, basically found somebody that quick or whatever. So I was a little scared at first. I'm thinking like, okay, he can't be this into me, and he was in a relationship for as long as he was. But honestly, guys, fate and destiny, I believe in all of that stuff now. Like, it really felt amazing to meet a person that instantly clicked. Like, I never felt that with any guy I was with before. So I was happy. It had been a few days, but it was the best few days of my life. So we, he kind of started spending the night over and things like that because, when you divorce, you got to deal with assets and, what we going to do with the house, what we going to do with the kids. So he kind of was still going through that a little bit, but he came to my house or whatever. So we decided to do that for a couple of months. And then eventually we got a place together. But, in the midst of that, I met his kids, which is different for me. I have dated a guy with kids before, but the difference was, and I think people can probably back me up on this, they've only known their mother and their father to be together. So initially, it wasn't a bad meeting, like at all, honestly, but they just were real quiet. And, how you expect a kid to be when they meeting a new partner, when their mom and dad been together their whole life. So it was, different. So I understood, and it took time for them to adjust. It's a new environment. We split in time weekly now. First, we was at home with mommy and daddy. And now we got to go to daddy's house for 3 days, then stay with mommy for 4 days. So I get it. But at the same time, they're adjusting, I'm adjusting because I don't have children. So it was like, I don't know, like, I don't know if I can do this. But I really felt like I truly and pure-heartedly met my soulmate. So, of course, I wanted to work things out, period. So, let's fast forward to now. We got a place together. We got rooms for them. It's spacious. Like, it's really nice here. Like, and I'm the type of person that I like to see kids be happy because I want them to feel comfortable around me, to be able to talk to me, whatever the case may be. But one thing that I've learned in this relationship is that you can't force that. Like, honestly, it's not horrible, but it's like, I really expect a lot from the kids, and my boyfriend tried to make me realize, like, they're adjusting. They're at an age which they are 11 and 12. And, well, let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. He has 3 kids biologically, but he has a stepson. So he has been in his stepson's life since he was 6 months. So technically he has 4, but he only see the 3, which is his 2 that's here now, and then his stepson, because his oldest daughter is 17 and she lives out of state. So he don't see her that often. So the stepson comes over all the time, and that's a big adjustment on my end too, because like I said, it's not only am I taking in, you having kids, you have a responsibility to this young man because you raised him. So you can't say like, oh, he can't come anymore because he's my stepson. No, because he knows you as his father. You get what I'm saying? So that was an adjustment as well. Like, I know he probably felt awkward dealing with the fact that he's coming over his stepdad's house with his new girlfriend. So all of it was just a lot. Seriously, a lot. So, I mean, I just say that to say that, sometimes people are worth it, and you should give, if you feel like if they're worth it, you should give your all, no matter the circumstance. Like, yes, I do feel awkward at times. Like, oh my God, I'm really dating this guy. He got 3 kids here every week. And I went from living by myself in a 1-bedroom apartment to moving into a townhouse with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms and having to adjust with kids, cleaning up and chores. And, it's just different for me. You get what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm just sharing my story because I know it's somebody out there that can probably relate. Like, what are some tips to kind of, get better acquainted? Like, what should I do? Like icebreakers? Like, what do you guys have for me? And honestly, I really feel like this man is worth it, because if I didn't, of course, I wouldn't be here making this video. Like, it is different. But I honestly, I really wanted to work, and I believe that it can work. And I just, I don't want to force it. I don't want to force their hand. I just want them to feel comfortable with me. And I'm not saying that they don't, but it is a difference of you could feel energy. Let's say energy. You could feel energy. You could tell it's a little different for them still. And it's been 10 months. You know what I'm saying? And they come over once a week. And, me and my boyfriend kind of go through our thing where I'm trying to explain to him how I feel. He's trying to explain to me how he feels. But honestly, I didn't say honestly 20 times. I'm sorry. It's like my first story time video. But I think we will get there. You know what I mean? Like, I do see my life with this man. I do see myself having children with this man. Like, I want it all. And I'm so passionate about, his kids and wanting them to be comfortable and things like that. Just because that is who I fell in love with. You know what I mean? So I want everything to be perfect. And I know I'm probably forcing it or whatever, but I just wanted to work. So, I mean, like I said, I'm sharing this with you guys because I'm a super transparent person, and I just like to, get advice from different people. You know what I mean? So I love my situation. So don't take it the wrong way. It's not that I'm not happy or the kid's not happy. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? But I had read a blog, honestly, like a few months ago, where it was a lady who had been with a man who was, married before, had children, and how she, took her time to adjust, and she kind of just gave it time. And it really was very helpful in my situation because, like I said, I've dated a man with kids before, but, it's not the same when they, your parents are the only people you know. And here is this lady that I don't know from anywhere coming into my life and, trying to tell me what to do or whatever the case may be. And it's just so crazy how life changes. Like, it's, like, I'm sure he probably didn't marry her with the intent to divorce. You know what I mean? They got children. They did it the right way. So, we all are adjusting. And like I said, with that blog, she just basically helped me out with just saying, like, it's going to get better. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take time. It may not happen when you want it to, but as long as it happens, it happens. Like, I feel like it was something I needed to read. You know what I mean? Because I was being selfish in a situation and thinking like, well, it's been this long or it's been this long. Why aren't they adjusted yet? But that's selfish on my behalf. And really, honestly, I just got to give them time to adjust. And everybody has to adjust. He has to adjust. They have to adjust. I have to adjust. So I think it's just, with due time, things will get better. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have a relationship with them. Like, his daughter his sons, they be in their games, their phones, whatever. They're not going to really ever pay attention to what anybody got going on, not even him. So with her, she's 10. I mean, she's 10 now. So she'll come in a room and she'll talk to me. Like today, it kind of made my day. She came in and she was like, do you like these earrings? And I was like, well, yeah. And I had turned my light on. I'm like, let me look at them or whatever. And that kind of really made my day. So, like, it's just, for me, it's just when you're passionate about something, you really fight hard and work hard towards making sure it's perfect, even though nothing in the world is perfect. But I wanted to be dang near there. You know what I mean? So that is really why I came to y'all with my TED Talk today. I wanted to talk about my life. And it's perfect other than the little kinks. You know what I mean? So don't come on here thinking that I'm like, oh, my boyfriend kids don't like me. I don't feel that way at all. Like, I don't. We do things together. We go out to eat. We do stuff all the time. So it's not that. Like I said, it's just the fact that life can be different for everybody at any moment. So that's exactly what happened with them. You know what I mean? So we're getting there. It's getting better. And if y'all ever want to update, of course, if y'all subscribed, I'll always update y'all on how things are going. I'll do vlogs when we do go out. But that's pretty much it. But like I said before, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Turn on post notifications for my next video. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk. See y'all later.